But yeah, whenever I would try to eat it, I would just get physically nauseous within like a couple of bites of scrambled
Oh,
eggs.
wow.
Yeah, but other than that, the only meat aversion that I've had has been after trying to eat 2 pounds of ground beef. You know,
Yeah. I've had fatigue to beef, I would say maybe a month ago because I wasn't used to eating prior to switching to low carb this
Mm-hmm.
much red meat and beef and steaks. I didn't really eat that growing up. So I kind of got mouth fatigued and just was over beef at that point. So what I did is I just threw in a piece of chicken. I just mixed up the meat. So the next day I just had chicken and then I went back to beef and I was fine. So I find mixing it up every once in a while helps. At least it helped me with that. If you are having fatigue or mouth fatigue or flavor fatigue, eating certain things all the time, I say just mix it up. I'll throw in chicken sometimes. I'll throw in ground turkey every once in a while for a meal just to mix it up a little bit. And then I go right back to eating steak and beef the next day. But every once in a while, I'll mix it up because of that.
Nice. And Kim,
You're on
oh,
mute.
we can't hear you. Oh, somehow she's muted over here.
She said
Sorry, I have
shit.
to mute because I have dogs. I can say a bad word.
Oh,
I was reading vows. I'm bad at that.
You read right, but I didn't say it on air. Yeah, so I've had a few episodes of fatigue, during this. Mostly it's been due to needing electrolytes. Some of it may have been done due to a little cream cheese too. And I have cut that out in the last like couple weeks because it just doesn't seem like it's for me, unfortunately, even though I like to use it as a crutch early on. Um, let's see what else. Food aversion. So really if I was not feeling like I could eat meat, I wasn't hungry. That was my kind of thinking in the beginning. Now I have no taste for any meat except for ribeye, and I haven't for probably, well, in sardines. I have to have my sardines, and I crave those. It's really strange. I would have never in my lifetime thought that I would crave sardines. Now ribeye, I've always loved that. Um, but yeah, I mean, I could literally eat ribeye every single day, 2 meals a day. I would love it for the rest of my life. But I feel kind of a little weird about it. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's too much. I guess that's my old indoctrination coming through from the sad diet people, and just my training in the medical field and stuff that's telling me, oh, it's gonna, you're gonna keep gaining weight and stuff. But I don't know. I gained a few pounds there last week and it really upset me. And I don't know. I mean, these scales, how reliable are home scales? I've heard that they can fluctuate. And then maybe it may have just been a female hormonal thing. I don't know.
Scales, you should throw them out the window. So scales literally, yeah, it just measures weight. It doesn't necessarily measure
I
fat loss
know. I
because
know.
your weight is just the fluid fluctuations in your body, which is regulated by your hormones. So that's why
I
the weight on
know.
the scale fluctuates so much. So I always just went by how my clothes fit. And if
Mhm.
you want just taking your measurements, that's the most accurate form. But yeah, the scale doesn't necessarily track fat loss. It
Well,
just tracks weight changes.
it was just
Yeah,
really wild
exactly.
because it was like a
Oh,
six
Oh, where does
pound.
Sean go?
he just
Oh,
disappeared. Maybe he'll come back. We'll see what
Oh,
happens.
sorry, Kim. Sean just disappeared.
oh, that's
He's
okay.
vegan now.
Hopefully he didn't like what I had to say. He
He's like, I was
was
weighing
like, "That's
myself.
it, I'm out."
I was just getting my scale.
Here, Kim, this can make you
Um,
feel good. On June 1st, I was 186 pounds. As of this morning, or let's see, as of July 25th, I was 178 pounds. So that's, I don't do math, but that's lower. But as of today, I'm 182 pounds. So, but I've gone down a pant size and apparently only 4 pounds. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
and I've lost since May like 7 inches off my waist and my butt. Not my waist. Yeah, my waist, my butt, and my hip, 7 inches. So how do you measure that in pounds? I just look healthier, you know.
yeah.
Maybe you were
And
putting on muscle.
I've not been incredibly worried about it, but I do get a little dopamine hit from that scale every time it says down. We're going down,
I
down, down.
understand.
I
That's
love
why you
it.
do your measurements also. Oh my God,
Well,
there's 82
and I can't find
people
my
here.
tape measure. I cannot find my tape measure.
Maybe I'll send
Who's
you
here?
one. 99 cents from Amazon. I'll ship it to you.
I'll give you one when we meet up in Kentucky.
There you go.
Hey, y'all were talking about pant sizes a while ago. I've been losing a lot of weight, so I went yesterday to Sean's back. I see he's back. But anyway,
Sean, we
yes-
thought you went
Sean's back.
vegan. Are you back to carnivore now? Is that what happened?
God, my phone overheated, so I had to switch to my laptop.
Okay, so you're still
Sean, I
carnivore?
thought I made
All
you
right.
mad.
Yeah.
You
We-
didn't like what I had to say, did you?
I don't remember what you were saying.
Kip was saying something.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
was just
Kip.
saying that.
We all interrupted.
Yesterday I actually went shopping and I was down 3 full pant sizes. I was a 52 in my pants. I can't believe I was over a 50 in my pants, and now I'm down to 46. And the 46s are actually a little loose. I still have a long ways to go, but I'm headed in the right direction, y'all.
Heck
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That is awesome.
Y'all answer this question starting from Kip, Nicole, Sean, and Kim, and I will be right back. I'm not leaving the live stream. But
no bathroom breaks for carnivores.
No.
All right, question. Have you guys practiced at a certain stage fasting, and would you recommend, and if so, for what period? Secondly, have you guys OMAD one meal a day or otherwise? So Kip, I think Alia said you go first.
Well, I've tried OMAD, but I don't like right now. I don't have a desire to do OMAD. I don't have a problem with it, but like when I try to do OMAD, it's not that I can't eat enough food, but I feel like when I do OMAD, I think about food more throughout the day, and I don't like living my life thinking about food or thinking about the next meal. So a lot of times I just do 2 meals a day, and I'll do like lunch and then supper, and then I won't have breakfast. But like since I've been walking more and I've started actually doing a little bit of jogging and stuff, I have noticed that sometimes I want that third meal a day too. And so I guess I don't really think about it. I just if I want food, I eat as long as I pay attention to what I'm eating. So I guess you're next.
Yeah, same with me. I'm usually too mad. Recently, today would actually be the second time in a week that I've done OMAD, and it's not intentional. It just I haven't been hungry. But usually I'm too mad. I don't think you have to force one way or the other when it comes to fasting, because technically when you're sleeping, you're automatically fasting, or have to force OMAD. I would say just eat when you're hungry and stop when you're satisfied. But yeah, today I'm actually OMAD again because I just haven't been hungry all day. Sean, I think you're next.
Oh, yeah, I do OMAD personally. It's a lot easier because, well, I'm in a high stress job, and it's easier just to coast and focus on my work throughout the day, and then at the end of the day, just eat that one big meal. Back in April, I did a couple of weeks of alternate day fasting. I mean, if you could do it, more power to you, but that's difficult. But I have been thinking about doing like a weekend fast or something like that. Like just skip the one day just to get a little bit of it in, because I mean, you do feel pretty good doing it. So.
I tried 24-hour fast. I actually wanted to do that yesterday because I was OMAD again yesterday, and I can't quite make it to 24 hours. But OMAD is so easy. I'm finding. I wish I could do it forever, but I just can't. I'm more consistently too mad. But OMAD is just so easy because you don't have to worry about food all day, except for that one time a day when you eat that one meal. It's so much easier. I just don't think I can consistently do it.
Yeah, if one thing I do suggest, if you're gonna do OMAD, like regularly, like I do, listen to your body, because like I think it was Friday, I ate 2 meals just because I felt like it, you know. So just listen to your hunger cues.
Yeah, agreed. Let's
Kim,
see.
I think Kim was next.
Oh, Kim's next. Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't ever intentionally fast, or I haven't as of yet. I may in the future. I may decide to, but I just kind of, like Sean said, I listen to my body, and if it tells me that I need another ribeye, then I go get one. If I want a can of sardines, I get one. I just kind of like, you be quiet. They are good. I just kind of really like. I know it sounds silly, but I play little mind tricks on myself. I like to baby myself, just be like, oh yeah, you just go get another one. It's fine, because with the sad diet, I had to do so much, refraining from, oh no, don't you have to feel guilty if you eat another piece, whatever. So now I can eat whatever I want when I want. I'm a grown woman.
That's right. That's right. We're all grown human beings here.
But seriously though, I usually end up doing 2 mad. Sometimes I do 3 mad. I mean, it just whatever I feel like. But I have unintentionally fasted for 24 hours on more than one occasion.
Damn it! How did you do that? I want to fast so bad just once.
It just like you get busy and it just slips up on you, and you're like, oh crap. I mean, I work 12-hour shifts, so I would eat, maybe 3:00 in the afternoon, like a late lunch, and then I'd come home, and by the time I get home from work, it's like 8:30. I'm just tired. I just want to go to bed. So I'd get in the bed, and then I have to work the next morning. So then I get back up, and then I wouldn't have time, being at the charge desk, to go get breakfast. And then I might take another late lunch, and I'm like, well, crap, it's 24 hours.
Nice.
It's like, I didn't even want to do that. Hey, that's good.
All right, I'll just switch to nursing, and then once I get my 24 hours in, then I'll go.
Just
then I'll leave.
Really long shifts where you don't get to eat, and it'll go great for you.
That's like 5 years of education just to not eat.
I know, just to not eat for 24 hours.
It's totally worth it.
I will answer this. I eat 2 times a day, sometimes 3. When I'm lucky, I do 1, but not on purpose. Not on purpose. I would love to eat 1 time a day. And it says recommended if so for what period. Secondly, okay, there you go. Yeah, if you're hungry, eat. If you're not hungry, don't eat. There you go. That's how it works.
Oh wait, Kim, Cindy is I think she's coming to Kentucky too. I just asked in the chat if anyone's coming to Kentucky. Yeah, drop in
Kentucky,
chat.
She said.
Oh wow, it's awesome.
Oh, but she's
Cindy,
going. If that means you're going to the keto palooza, yeah.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
So Cindy, where are you at in Kentucky? Just type it in the chat and y'all continue. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to see who's going to what keto palooza, whatever it's called, in October. Kim and I are talking about possibly going and meeting up. We're strongly
I'm definitely going.
Oh damn, she's definitely going.
Nice.
So I'm talking to my
awesome.
husband now. I'm talking to my husband now. We're trying to decide flights and when to fly out, when to fly back, and stuff like that. So we're working behind the scenes on doing that. But yeah, if anyone else is coming, it'll be nice to link up in person and meet up at the Keto Palooza, I think it's called, the first weekend in October.
Oh,
I'm not going to be able to make it this year, but hopefully I can get there next year. I'm going to Carnivore Quest is having a thing like in South Carolina I believe it's in September, and I had already had planned to go to that. So I couldn't fit both in my schedule and everything.
Gotcha. What about you, Sean?
Yeah, but we'll miss you.
Yeah. What about you, Sean? You able to go?
I wish, but I don't go that far east anymore, and I'm planning on doing a log stint in the truck, like just because I can, just a couple months maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we have a couple people in the chat going. Yeah, definitely let us know if you're going. Kim and I are planning to leave the men at home, or at least I am. And maybe we can do girls trip.
Listen, my husband.
I'm not going. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, you're in
Columbia.
My husband
will probably go at least one day, but he won't come to the keto stuff because I'm afraid he would just be bored to tears, like me in a NASCAR race. I do it for him, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, DKJ has a question. I'm having the opposite problem. I am not hungry now that I dropped the carbs. Anyone have the same problem? Started CD, I guess that's carnivore? Is CD carnivore? What's CD?
Carnivore diet?
Oh, carnivore diet. Thank you. Oh, man. High IQ here. All right. Started carnivore diet 2 weeks ago. Yay. I'll answer that first. That's fantastic that you're not hungry. Don't eat. Your body doesn't want to eat. That's why you're not hungry. Don't eat. When you're hungry, eat. Don't eat when it says don't eat. And yeah, if you drop the carbs, you're not going to be hungry. Carbs make you hungry every 25 minutes. That's why we are all fat.
They do.
Well, I have a follow-up question before we all answer that. So
Okay.
I'm curious, like, what you mean by not hungry. You mean you're not hungry to eat as often as you were eating before, as many meals? Like, what do you mean by that? Not hungry. I'm curious what you mean by that. Before I answer, anyway, I would like to know what you mean, because if you're not eating the standard American diet or including that many carbs, you're not going to eat as often and as frequent as you were eating the carnivore diet. So I'm just curious if that's the case.
There you go.
To add to that,
I'll check and see if there's an answer at the bottom.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, to add to what Nicole was saying, I think we need more information, like male, female, height, weight, that sort of thing. I imagine, at least.
Yeah.
So you just want to come back to that question?
Sure. Let me see.
I mean, you guys can answer, but for me, that's just what I would like to know, just to figure out exactly before we give kind of answers. And I just answered the question just by giving that brief description.
And I'm like, yeah, don't eat. Great, you lose weight. Don't eat when you're not hungry. Okay, let's see here.
I will say real quick that I agree with Rick Charger Mopar's comment.
Yeah.
About how he sees food like fuel now, and he eats because his energy drops and he knows he needs to fuel his body.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on that, but I'm really getting a lot more that way. I used to think of food as just like, oh, what good food can I eat that's like the best thing possible to eat right now? I wouldn't waste my calories on, I don't know why I put calories in quotes, but I wouldn't waste it on just any old food. I wanted like the best thing that they had. And people would make comments on my food all the time. They were like, oh my God, you always have like the most delicious food. I'm like, heck yeah, because I'm getting some dopamine out of this.
I also want to add to Rick's question. Why is it that I'm the exception? I never get hungry, crave sweet things. Because you're a freaking nature man.
Rick has been eating only meat for 40 years. That's probably why he has no more cravings.
Yeah.
I know.
At least for 39 years, maybe the 40th year kicked it over. No more cravings. So where is this thing in Kentucky?
It's at the I put the link in the chat for the actual website, but it's at the Galt House in Louisville.
It's Louisville.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm from New Jersey. I don't speak South.
I'm just playing.
It's in Louisville.
We have a joke, a running joke in Kentucky. We have to teach people how to say Louisville.
Wait, how do you say Louisville?
Louisville. If you say Louisville, we know you're not from here.
My dad's from Evansville.
No, that's Indiana. They're not as.
It's really close to Kentucky. It's like
it is, and I mean
distance.
the accent's not too terribly different, but
no. It's so funny. My dad lives in Chicago, but as soon as he goes to Kentucky or Evansville, that Southern accent pops right back on.
JP said Louis Villa. Louis Villa.
Here we go. Okay. Oh, JP says the link is sold out. I'm so sorry. Next one. You'll catch the next one. But here. Why is it that I am an exception? Never get hungry and never crave sweet things. For me, food is like full, and I eat because my energy and strength drops if I do not eat. There you go. Yeah, like Sean said, you're a freak of nature.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Rick. You already know the answer to that question. I mean, if I had only ate meat for 39 years, like I would know the answer to that question. It's because he's been fueling his body so well for so long that it's just like that's what it wants.
Alia, check the private chat.
Oh,
DKG.
I wonder what time was that? Can you tell me what time that is?
That is, I just.
Oh, it's right here. I see it.
205.
There we go. 53 years old, 200 pounds, 5'4", not hungry at all. I eat OMAD. Can't eat a second meal, just not hungry like when I was on carbs. Yeah. There you go.
That's like I said, you're not going to be hungry like when you were on carbs because it's dopamine. 2, whenever you eat carbs, your blood sugar spikes, and then once it crashes, you're chasing the blood sugar. So you're not and the dopamine. So that's completely normal. I don't know how long you've been doing carnivore or eating however it is you're eating, because I know not everyone on this panel is carnivore, or at least I'm not. But over time, things will start to level out and normalize depending on how long you've been carnivore or whatever variation of low carb you're doing. Just listen to your body. And if you continue to eat OMAD, as long as you're eating enough fat and enough protein, you're eating enough in that one meal a day, you should be fine with that.
But Sean keeps not liking our answers.
I know. Is it because I said I'm not carnivore, I'm ketovore? Is he offended?
Yeah, you ticked him off with that one.
I know, you're so sensitive, Sean.
You're just a stepsister.
I can't believe I even streamed with you.
Sean's so sensitive.
Hey,
y'all didn't need to see me reaching into my fridge.
What are you drinking?
Kefir.
Oh, okay. I guess that's in the carnivore scale. What do you think? What does the committee say?
Oh, hear the dogs.
I don't know. I heard beer.
Kefir. Okay. Does anyone else would like to answer her question or his question? I can't tell if it's him or her.
It's Deborah.
Oh, Deborah. Sorry. I don't know why I run these
ready to start barking, so I have to go.
IQ.
Well, I know you're in Colombia, but I think English is your first language.
It was.
I was just gonna say that I've heard from our live streams with Dr. Chafee, multiple times I've heard similar questions, and most of the time it's that answer, unless you have some crazy scenario. Most of the time it has been, if you're not hungry, don't eat, and your body's gonna tell you whenever you're at that point where you need some more nutrition, then eat. So for most of the time, if you're not hungry, don't eat. And they're probably eating a bunch in that one meal. I'm not sure what that one meal looks like, but they may be piling it in that one meal because they're only eating one meal. Because a lot of times, if you go 23 hours without eating, by the time you eat that one meal, you're gonna try to make it a pretty good sized meal. So you might be getting most of your nutrition right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Kip, I love your accent. You can talk all day.
Yeah, and can y'all tell I'm from the South? And I say Louisville.
Louisville.
I knew you would, Kip. I knew you would. You sound just like my cousin. I just, and you kind of look like him.
Cousin, you never know.
That's so funny because I was telling Kip when I showed him that picture of me earlier, he's like, "You look like me," and I keep telling Kip he looks like my brother. Kip, I've got some cousins with the last name Moore. So maybe.
But I don't know if it's married. We might be kin.
Oh, my people are Moors. My mom is a Moore.
Well, I think that might be a married name, but we're gonna figure out the family tree later. We're gonna figure out how we're all connected later.
We're gonna do ancestry right here in the live chat.
and my cousin Tim is Tim Owens. Sean Owens. Okay, this is a very important question, everybody. We're gonna start with Kim.
Well, I didn't answer that last one.
Oh, Kim, here's your chance. I gotta figure out how to
somebody buzz her.
You're fired. Aaliyah, you're fired.
Okay. I'm trying to see if there's the sound effects here. I don't know.
I have a new soundboard. I'm gonna have it in for hopefully our next stream.
Awesome.
I'll have the wall,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
You'll have to tell me afterwards how to do that.
My answer was basically similar to especially Kip's. if you're not hungry, definitely don't eat. Your body is munching on that extra weight, and so is mine. So I can, nothing about your personal weight, but I always feel bad when I tell people you got enough weight to lose to where your body you don't need to eat. But it's true, we don't always have to eat because our body has plenty of fat to munch on, and it loves
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Do you guys notice, before we go to the next question, like when you look down every day, you see like some difference in your body, or every other day you're like, oh wow, there's like a chunk of fat gone there, or oh wow.
I'm sorry, I'm
dimples in my legs. Like these little dimples that I never had, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I think it's where the fat is literally just being munched away.
I'm sorry, I was
for real. I've
laughing.
noticed too, like y'all, my man boobs are starting to go away.
Yeah.
Yay! We're proud of you, Dip.
As Alia was asking that question, I automatically was like, when you look down, can you see your feet? Like that's where I thought you were going with that. I was like, yeah, I can see my feet.
Yeah, I probably will never be able to, but it has nothing to do with excess weight.
Oh,
Just
dun, dun, dun. We need that soundboard.
I know. I meant to have it today. It's at our front desk. I got lazy, but yeah, I'm gonna have like the boo.
I need a soundboard. I got to figure that out. Okay, now we'll get to the next question. Where's everybody from? Sean.
Texas.
Nice. Nicole.
From New Jersey, but I live in Northern Virginia now, just outside of DC.
There you go. And we all know where Carnivore Kip is from, don't we? But where are you from,
No.
Kip? No?
I'm from good old Bama, South Alabama.
Alabama.
He lives in God's country.
That's right. You know it.
Did I already ask Kim?
No, you
I
keep
need to have
leaving
a check
me out.
mark. I need to
I'm
have a
sorry
check
if I just personally. Everybody knows I'm from Kentucky because I done talked about it. But I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, but I'm from Western Kentucky. So I'm from near about 45 minutes south of Evansville, Indiana, which is how Alia and I got on the subject of Evansville.
Yeah, exactly. Because my dad's from Evansville also.
And mine is, well, mine's not from there, but he lived there.
Oh, okay. My dad might have been born in Chicago. He's between Chicago and Evansville. I'll ask him. I am from Chicago, Illinois. I've lived in Texas, San Francisco, California, Los Angeles, some other places, and I currently reside in South America and Colombia. There you go. That's where I am. All right, I'm going to find the next question. I hope if I miss any, is anyone, just let me know if I pass one up. Yes, okay. Argentina. Well, let us know about the steaks. I heard Argentinian meat is the best. Argentina. I'm going to go one day and eat a steak. Apparently the steaks there are amazing.
Hey, Kip, Jonathan wants you to turn your backlight to the color red.
He wants me to turn it red?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It does look good. It does look good. All right. Oh.
Ooh.
FR is also from Bama.
Roll Tide.
Here we go. Jonathan's from England. And he has a fantastic accent. Even though he doesn't know he has an accent because he's British. But the rest of us think he has.
He's British.
Yes.
He's British.
British.
He speaks proper English and we don't. Okay.
It's rubbish.
It's rubbish. Now you say rubbish. Come on, man.
Okay. HMO Liberty. Q. Question. For me, going around certain people makes me want to eat, hungry or not. Eating to feel better, aka emotional eating. How do you all handle that?
I think we kind of already answered that.
I think so. Find new friends. That's the answer.
Wait, for me, going around certain people, are you talking certain people who don't eat the way you do? Is that what you're talking about? Because if so, my family doesn't eat the way I eat either. Yeah, I think right now it just has to be a comfortable thing and maybe having a conversation, whoever it's with. But yeah, I think we answered the emotional eating thing. I think one of our first questions.
If you want us to answer that more, let us know.
Yeah, if you can answer, like ask a more specific question regarding that.
I mean, I think I'll say I only go to places with my friends where I can get a steak, and I go when I need to eat. That's usually how that
And the
goes.
weather just got really bad here, y'all. So if I lose power and I drop off this chat, it's not because I became vegan, okay?
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Or we offended you.
I was getting a little worried about you the other day, Kip, when you were out in all that wind.
Yeah, it get picked up all of a sudden.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
man.
one night I was having like a lightning storm in the background, and people were commenting on it because my window was open.
Oh my God, that was
I
the
was
one
with
we
you.
were on.
Yeah,
and
that's
I
the one
thought
we
there
were
was a
on.
big bang, and I was like, holy cow.
Yep. All right. Oh, Franz. Is it Franz or Franz? Okay. Question. Make it any difference for you guys whether you consume grass-fed beef or corn-fed, and how can you trust on what they sell? I have no idea what my cows are eating, but I feel a lot better eating
Same.
cows. How about Nicole?
Yeah, you'll definitely feel a difference. It's not,
okay.
it's very minimal though, because when the cows aren't eating grass or eating anything other than grass, they're naturally going to be inflamed, just like we humans would be, and their hormones are they're just going to be sick. They're not going to be healthy. So
You're gonna have cow man boobs.
Yeah, so we're eating man boob meat. And but no, try
It
to
is good.
here. I don't know where you live, but here in the US, it's very difficult because you can't really 100% trust the humane certified stamp on meats anymore either. But if you can buy grass-fed, grass-finished, that is the best quality, and you will be able to tell the color difference and the taste difference. You'll be able to tell.
Had no idea.
Yeah.
The meat here is delicious. Tastes way better than anything in the United States.
That's because it's probably automatically grass-fed. Very few places outside of the U.S. have to actually discern between grass-fed and anything else. It's automatically grass-fed.
It's really good then.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Who's next?
Sean.
Sean.
I've had grass-fed beef maybe twice this year. My main source of beef is Walmart and my local butcher when I'm home. It really doesn't make much of a difference. You can taste the difference, especially with like lamb, because most all lambs grass-fed anyway. Yeah. Let's see. I forget who it was. It might have been Chafee. Like grass-fed is gold, and then grain-fed is silver, and it's so close. It doesn't matter. It's just as long as you're eating meat.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Kip, what about you? Did you already answer this? I'm so bad. I'm literally writing everyone's names down right now.
I haven't.
Just go in the order we are in the screen.
Just don't forget Kim.
Yeah, I won't forget you, Kim, but I haven't answered it yet. But I'll just say,
ahead, Kim.
honestly, for me, so I know that grass-fed is better. It definitely is the gold, because I've even heard Bob talk about it on his channel before too. But I mean, it really is better, but it's not so much better that it's always worth the extra price. I don't know if it's that much better. But I will say, being a barbecue guy, and if y'all watch my channel, I cook barbecue all the time. So coming from the barbecue side of things, you would get laughed out of town if you were cooking grass-fed meat and serving it to people, or because like for flavor, in my opinion, grain-fed meat does have a better flavor, and it gets more marbling in it. It's naturally fattier because I mean they're fattening up the cow, and so I think it sometimes has a better flavor, but I wouldn't say that it's healthier than grass-fed. Grass-fed is definitely better if you want to go that route, but you better have a nice bank account. Go ahead, Kim.
I agree with pretty much everybody here. So I wanted to hate on some Walmart meat the other day, and I was making a little video, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can trust this Walmart meat, because usually I get my meat at, maybe Kroger or, somewhere else. I do Sam's Club though, so I mean, essentially that's the same. But man, that Walmart steak was the best steak I've had in a long time. So don't hate on some Walmart meat, y'all. But I don't really like. I've had grass-fed, grass-finished, and honestly, the hamburger meat that I was cooking that was grass-fed, grass-finished, it's the smell of it while I was cooking it. I'm like, this smells like fish. I don't know. I don't know if it's, I don't know why.
Maybe it was
Someone
bad.
said it might be the higher omega-3s, but I have no idea. I just know that it did not smell good while I was cooking it. It smelled very fishy. And I mean, I want to love it. I want to be good, but if it's all like that, I don't want any part of it. So, and plus my pocketbook would rather me, eat Walmart meat, and I'm just fine with that. And the King, Dr. Berry, said that it's very minuscule difference. So I usually
Right.
go by what he says because he's the king.
He's the king. Everyone here, I would like to know, let me know in the chat if you're doing carnivore because of Dr. Berry. I am. Okay, so this one, I'm going to get back. John has a question. I'm going to get back to that, but we have John Gregorian. I'm probably saying his name wrong. So we're going to go a question from Jonathan really quick, and then we're going to go back to that question. Jonathan, the composition consultant. This is super important, everybody. Show your guns.
Which ones are you talking about?
I want to see Kip's guns.
I hear you. I ain't got no guns. Like, hold on, you can't even say I don't have no. It's hard when you can't see it through all the little fat and stuff.
Yeah, my son was playing.
Look at Sean. Sean's got some guns.
How about you, Kim?
Check them out.
I am not going to expose you guys to that. Okay.
All right. Now let's get back to John's question. John, here we go. It's John Joe. Oh, I'm not going to pronounce it. There you go. Do any of you find sardines so satiating? I eat like one little tin and they fill me up like I had a big meal.
I do.
Yes.
I'm with you, John.
Yes, but I will stay away from them. Go watch my video on what happened to me when I ate sardines for 3 days, and then go watch Kim's video, and then realize that my sardines were probably bad.
I just wonder if maybe that was a coincidence. Not everything is caused by what we eat.
Oh, it could have been a coincidence. It could have been one of those quinky dinks. But here, Kip, what about you? You like sardines?
Hey, Kip.
Kip.
I think Kip would
went
be
away with the rain.
He's frozen.
Yeah.
He's frozen.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought he was just really concentrating.
Yeah.
Right, he's gone. Come back, Kip.
He's deep in thought. He's thinking about his answer.
All right. How
Sorry,
about the Nicole?
I already gave my answer. Blech.
Oh, I hope Kip comes back.
Aww.
Okay. Sean. No, sorry. Excuse me. The carnivore trucker. I was trying to tag you today, and anytime I was looking for carnivore truckers, there's like 600 of them. And so if I put the carnivore trucker, you show up.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think about sardines?
I haven't had them
Oh,
since going carnivore. I've had mackerel. That's about it.
is that
How's
similar?
mackerel?
Hmm?
Is it good?
Yeah, it's I don't know how to explain them. They're fish.
It's a
Well, I
fatty
mean, I
fish.
don't really love fish, but I do like sardines, tuna, and kind of salmon. But sometimes salmon's a little much for me, even.
Yeah, mackerel I would say has more flavor than salmon.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe,
interesting. I should try that.
probably wouldn't like it then.
Here, this is a funny question from Kip. Did y'all feel that earthquake when I was jogging the other day? I felt an earthquake here the other day. I wonder if it was the same earthquake.
Too bad he's not here to defend himself.
No. All right. Oh, so DKJ says Dr. Berry inspired me to go from keto to carnivore. Awesome. Susie Underwood.
That's Deborah.
Oh, that's Deborah. Susie Underwood says, I think it was Dr. Chapey. Ooh, and the Petersons. Yeah, of course. Of course, they are very good examples of why you should do carnivore. Anyone else have any questions? Any other questions or comments? Here, I've got something diabolical, I think. I think it's here.
Did you miss a bunch? Yeah, I mean,
Did I miss questions? Did I miss
Yeah, I
anybody's
think
question?
I've been trying to
I
keep
think
up with them for you.
there's a bunch of questions up top if you scroll up
Okay, let me see.
in
Let
the
me
chat. I don't have timestamps, so I can't.
Let's see. I got Jonathan had a
Oh
question.
wait, I
too.
do have
270.
timestamps.
Was that the guns question? The
No.
217
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one that I put.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
got Thomas at 3:18 p.m. my time. I have no idea what time it is anywhere else.
I think the rest of us are on Central.
Okay,
in
so
Arizona
2:18
time
your
right now.
time.
Oh, I found one from Buenos Aires. Vivir Buenos
I'm
Aires.
Eastern.
Okay, question. Do you eat as much animal protein and animal fat as you feel like? Let's say I kick back to the stream. Okay, so now Nicole's the first
Yeah,
one
it
to
keeps
answer.
back.
I lost power. If it loses it again, I'll just quit trying.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
no.
we love you anyways,
We'll see what happens.
despite Mother Nature.
Well, if I'm first, I'll just say yes. I eat as much as I want to eat until I am no longer hungry. And I eat primarily beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Nice. Nurse Kim?
Absolutely. That's pretty much my only answer is yes.
What about you, Kip? Did we lose Kip again? He's gone. He's
Oh,
gone.
he's thinking
Oh,
about it.
at least he keeps
Oh, he's
living in
still
that
thinking.
position. I know.
Bye, Kip. We love you. Okay, Sean.
I did that thing where it's most all the doctors recommend to do like your goal weight in grams of protein.
Oh,
So
okay.
I calculated that up and just kind of get in that ballpark.
It's in kilograms, by the way, not pounds.
I know. I
Okay,
haven't
just
adjusted
checking.
so
Just-
used to it already.
Just trying to help you out, man.
I know.
I thought it was in pounds too, so I've eaten
That's
a whole
that's
lot.
why I correct people, because we're in pounds. Every other place in the country is in kilograms. That's why the people get confused.
Oh,
but
yeah, we get really confused.
Nicole can attest that I eat a lot.
Yeah?
Like, I think it was Friday. I meal prepped like 3 pounds of steak. I ate like half of one after I cooked it, and put the rest in a baggie. And then this was the day that I did the 2 mad. I started early, like 11, ate the rest of the steak. So it was like 2.5 pounds. And then I got parked for the night. I cooked up another pound of ground beef and a couple strips of bacon. I ate a lot.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I
It's
wish I could eat more.
It was just like I was hungry. I don't know. It just happened.
There you go. Eat till you're full. Eat
Yeah.
as much animal protein and fat as you like. Yes. do
Until you're
that.
comfortably stuffed is what
Yep.
Dr. Berry says.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't find another question, but I got popped this
I
up.
hope Dr. Berry doesn't watch this ever, because if he watches any of these videos, he's going to think I am a stalker.
No, he won't.
And I might be.
He's got like 5 million stalkers. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, all the
Good, good.
subscribers. Carnivore Hispano. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Tú hablas Swedish también? Let us know in the comments if you're still here. There you go. Do you guys see any other questions?
2:18 and then 2:22 Central Standard Time, your time.
Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, that's not us. 2:18. Sorry, I'm getting there. Because I went all the way back to the top. Yes, I live in Colombia. I live in Pereira, Colombia. That's that answer. Let's see. But someone thought I was Colombian, and maybe I could pass for Colombian until you hear me speak in Spanish and hear my accent. I am not Colombian.
Jonathan.
Maybe one day. 2:18. I'm still getting there.
From Thomas.
Okay. I'm just going to go really fast. Oh, wow. There's so many comments here. Thank you guys for all of your comments.
We love you guys.
We do. Every single one of you in the
Yes,
carnivore
love you guys. Thank you.
family.
We are a family, aren't we?
Yes.
We might be a bit dysfunctional at times, but
That's funny.
we love each other for the most part.
Except if you leave our live stream because of the storm. No.
And then off to the vegans you go. I hope my vegan friends don't watch this.
I make no comments. I make no comments.
Ollie
Oh
is
wait, okay.
struggling.
I found it. I got down to 218. I went all the way back to the top. 218 Thomas?
Yeah.
There's a lot of 218s here.
Okay.
I found it. I found it.
Okay.
You find that carnivore is taking off in your country or state, it is definitely taking off from where I'm from. Oh, that's great. How about you, Nicole?
I just want to know where you're from.
Oh yeah, where are you from?
And then in the United States, between me, Sean, and Kim, I guess we can answer this. I don't think so. I mean, they're going anti-meat. I mean, we're in the lab-grown meat stage right now. Like, we're going lab-grown meat. We're going all sorts of So I don't know. I think the United States is going the opposite direction of carnivore. That's just my opinion. We're getting lab meat in DC, so
that's don't eat it.
I will never try lab meat ever.
Yeah.
I know you were gonna eat it, but don't eat it. Don't eat the lab meat. I would eat crickets and cockroaches over lab meat.
Lab chicken.
Oh no! Oh, did you see that video from Dr. Baker about the lab meat? It looks terrible.
Sean and Kim, what do you think?
Tastes like butt.
I kind of think it's taken off a little bit, at least here in like the southern states. I had met, because my dad got remarried recently, I met one of my new stepbrothers for the first time last week when I was home, and he was an Air Force guy, and he had done the carnivore diet, and I was like surprised he even knew about it, you know.
Nice.
And he had some really good things to say about it. He said it worked for him and all that. So it's I think it's taken off just a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the meat, the lab-grown meat. You mean the carnivore diet?
The carnivore diet. That's why I said I don't think it's taken off, because we're still like, our government's still pushing for plant-based like meat alternatives. They're actually, our government's anti-meat. That's the only reason I said that, and that's why we're getting lab-grown meat and all this stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's like the government. I think the people are starting.
But that's what controls our schools and the hospitals and all these. I mean, they have a huge reach, unfortunately, more than they should.
Yeah, but I think it's starting to take off, like underground, you know.
Yeah.
With everyday people, it's starting to gain some traction.
Yeah. That's awesome. For me, no, I don't think so. I tell people about it, and they're like, "Really? You can eat that way?" It's like surprising. So no, it's the question. I don't think it's taking off here. Charger Mopar, is that the 221?
No, I don't think it's taken. She missed me again.
Oh,
Kim, next time.
Am I even here? Am I a ghost?
Oh no!
Oh man, Kim's gonna see. We are dysfunctional.
With kids.
It's at 222, Aaliyah.
Oh,
but
okay.
Go ahead,
in Kentucky. In Kentucky, from what I've seen, it's not. I mean, I've met probably 2 people that are doing it, and one was my patient, and one was a fellow nurse. So, not really, you know, haven't really heard much about it. Usually, when I say stuff to people, they kind of look at me like, "You can only eat meat, like, but you eat vegetables too, right?" No, only meat. I think people forget from like 1st or 2nd grade what carnivore meant. You know, we learned that a long time ago, but
I think it's important for people like you and other nurses and people in the medical field to see what we're doing and try it themselves.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hopefully, we can spread the word, and I don't know. Some people aren't very open-minded. They claim that they are, but yet, you know, they don't seem to be.
Yeah.
True. People need to
You
be
know.
in like they need to be in a level where they realize they need to change. And if they're not there, they're not going to hear you. But someone who
Exactly.
realizes they need to change, then they're going to be ready to do something about it and like look into it. And I think a lot of people aren't there yet.
And I'm not even saying everybody has to be carnivore. I wish that people who are metabolically unhealthy would consider keto, you know.
Right. Right.
And I think that's getting to be more where people are wanting to look into that more, and that's a good start.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so guess what, Kim? You get to answer this question first.
Oh, yay, she found it.
I found it, yes.
Do people who love grain versus you're going to read the question.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead,
can read
sorry.
it. Yeah. From Brooke, question: do people love grain versus grass-fed beef have more an affinity to carbs because of the flavor? Just curious. Kim?
I don't know how we would even know that. I have wondered that same thing myself, though. You know, just because I don't know, it kind of made sense, but I kind of think like what Kip was saying earlier that you know the meat's just fattier because it's on a sad diet and it's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. What about Sean? Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to go Kim, Sean, Nicole, and then me if I have anything to add.
Awesome.
So, Sean, what do you got to say about that?
I don't think so, because like picking myself as an example, like I said, I've mainly eaten grass-fed, or I'm sorry, grain-fed beef through my carnivore for the past like 8 months, and I mean, I'm not. I've kicked the carb addiction. It's just like it doesn't it doesn't do it for me anymore. Like I'm gonna go on a quick little tangent, real quick.
Sure.
So while I was home last week, my stepmother had made strawberry shortcake, and she put it on my plate, and I was like, I can't eat this. And then she looked at me, that look, and I was like, okay, I guess. So I tried to bite, and it was kind of like an epiphany moment because you kind of look at these cakes and treats and stuff like it's the best thing in the world. Like you think back to it, like all these sweets. But I took the bite of the cake breading, and I was like, this isn't as good as I remember. So it's like I just had like the one bite, and I was like, I'm good.
Same.
And
I've had that experience in the past, even with keto.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, it tore my stomach up later, but another story. But yeah, I mean, it's like this epiphany of it's not what I remember. So my point is that I've had grain-fed beef for 8 months, and even when I had the carbs and sugars and sweets, it's not the same. So
Nice.
yeah,
Okay.
So,
Nicole?
so for me, I just prefer grass fed just because I know the cow's healthier. But I mean, I can't always find grass fed in my grocery store, the closest one to us. So I'll just buy whatever. I just try to buy humane certified if I can. But I don't prefer one over the other. But if we're talking health perspective, just knowing that the animal that I'm eating is healthier, then I would always prefer grass fed. But I can't always find that near where I am, unfortunately.
Sure. And I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't know what my cows are eating, but I definitely don't have any carbohydrate cravings. So there you go. We have another question. So HVNSHIOR. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that.
I think that's HFNS choir.
Heaven's Choir.
Heaven's
Choir.
Yeah.
I'm fired.
You're so fired. Wah, wah.
Where's the buzzer? We need that buzzer.
That's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name. Are there any successful carnivores who have had weight loss surgery and regained? Kim?
Any successful carnivores who have had weight loss surgery and regained? I don't understand the question.
I think
Yeah.
they're wondering if a person who's had like weight loss surgery and then did carnivore diet, if they got fat. And I'm going to say probably not. I don't think
But
that
it doesn't. But that's not successful then.
I don't know. Could you clarify
Oh.
the question
Yeah.
for us?
I
Sorry.
think they mean a person who's had the bariatric surgery, lost the weight at first, then regained it, and then went back on or then went.
So
Is
that's
that
kind of how I'm interpreting, but I want to
Huh.
make sure that's
Yeah.
actually what they're asking because that would be two entirely different questions. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, good point. Let's get that clarified and then we will answer that. And we got a nurse here and a nutritionist. Oh no,
You
we're
really-
the Yahoos.
I need to take those letters off.
We got Kimberly Lane here, and she's a beautiful human being. How about that?
Kim's like,
You're so sweet.
Oh, thank
Now
you.
my child's gonna try to sneak by, crouched
Yeah.
down on the floor.
Aw.
You just sneak by and not have to crouch down on the floor.
No.
Deborah says,
Hold on.
sorry
I'm gonna-
guys, I can't figure out how to put my full name instead of
Okay, go ahead.
DKG.
Right.
Can
No.
anyone direct me how to fix that? I think you need to go into your settings, your YouTube settings, and maybe there must be like a profile or something, and you could probably change that there.
yeah, you can change your name. Just click edit.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Oh, there's your. Oh, hello.
Oh, I understand now. Oh man, yeah, the kids without the shirts on. You're like, no, please just put a shirt
Well,
on.
you went so quickly. I don't think anybody saw. Hold on. Let me
No.
stop the cam real quick.
Oh, okay. Come back when you're ready. Oh, I think this is here. Oh, no, that's an answer to him or Heaven's Choir. Okay.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll be
Oh, wow, I gotta
like,
show this. Cindy says, I have been keto-bore since 9/20/20, lost 100 pounds, no longer on blood pressure meds after 50 years of them. Oh my God, that's amazing, Cindy.
nice.
Not pre-diabetic any longer, 65 years old. And you have my own channel.
channel.
Great, go check out her
Nice.
channel. That's awesome. That is fantastic.
Yeah,
Check
we also
out her
have
channel.
Angizings at 2:27 your time, lost 60 with carnivore.
That's awesome. Well done. What did we say?
I think it's
Huzzah?
Angie Sings.
Angie Sings.
What is it with y'all?
I don't have my glasses on. It looked like an L.
I think
Oh,
Michael
okay,
Johnson
let's
in the
see.
chat
France
and eating Michael
Gerard
Jackson.
at 2. Yes, there we go.
France Gerard. Okay. Question. Notice as well changes in hair and nails of that majestic beard.
Majestic beard.
Your beard has a story, but what about that majestic beard? Has it grown faster since you've started carnivore?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It's been the same length for a little while.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably gonna trim it up here pretty soon though.
Why don't you just like take it off? What would you look like without?
Oh.
Let's see.
I'm probably
Just
gonna have
take it
to.
off.
I'm probably
You're
gonna have
gonna
to.
put it back
Honestly.
on.
Good. It'll grow back.
Yeah, it'll grow back.
Yeah, it'll grow back. Yeah, just
Yeah, but
All
how
right.
many years did that take to grow? I'm guessing at least a couple.
really.
3.5.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe I was just thinking it would just grow back rapidly. I thought facial
Yeah.
hair grew really fast.
Well, I mean, I'll grow. I'll have a beard back. I haven't gone long without facial hair.
Oh, okay.
But-
There you go.
But yeah, it dries up really bad underneath it and kind of breaks out. So it's just like
Okay.
skin irritation that I've been dealing with, and I'm just about ready to cut it off.
Okay, I understand. Kim, what do you got to say about this?
So, any changes in hair or nails? With carnivore, as well as when I did keto, my hair grows really fast. My hair grows really fast anyway, but it has grown super fast with the nice fatty meat with lots of collagen.
Nice. That's awesome. Nicole.
Yeah, of course. Especially the hair falling out and the hair thinning is actually one of the signs of malnourishment. So if you're not eating enough protein, because that's what you need for your hair and nails and skin and bones, all that stuff. So yeah, naturally eating more proteins and your body using those amino acids to fuel your hair and nails, that makes sense. But that's why a lot of people's hair thin and their nails are brittle and all that, because that's a sign of malnourishment, not getting enough protein, especially if you're eating a high carb diet.
Oh, also, I want to add something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
So Dr. Berry says it's going to be a new segment. Dr. Berry says that as with any weight loss, you can have some hair loss, especially in the beginning when you're rapidly losing weight, when you've changed your diet, dramatically. And I do experience that when I, start and stop. So I have been experiencing a little bit of extra hair loss lately. But I take biotin and just try to, I thought, well, that's supposed to be for hair loss or hair growth. Maybe it'll help out. I don't know if it actually does or not, but that's what I do.
Nice. I don't know. I haven't noticed one way or the other. I'm so sorry. I don't have an answer to that question. My hair's been falling out since I had kids, so I haven't. It just falls out really easily. I think that's a hypothyroid issue. So maybe here we are. Maybe it'll resolve, but I don't have an answer to that. Here we got one for Sean. At Carnivore Trucker, I saw you drinking kefir. Can you talk about that?
Yes, dude.
Kefir. all day.
Kefir.
Yeah. Kefir, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a yogurt milk drink. This camera. That's why I was on my phone.
Where did you get it from?
I got it at King Super, which is like a Kroger. I think they have it. It's hard to find for me. I don't think they sell them at Walmart. But yeah, it's a cultured milk drink. It's like kind of like yogurt, but it's good. I don't know.
Has
what
lots
else
of
to
good
talk about it.
probiotics, I know.
Yeah, you caught me off guard. I don't know what to say about it.
So,
I can read you.
why do you drink it? Tell us that.
Well, for the taste, it's something different. It's carnivore, no steak, and it's got carbs, but it's pretty low carb. It's 9 grams per serving. But yeah, and the probiotics too. Another good reason to drink it.
Nice. And
I've heard it's good for gut health, but
Huh?
I said I've heard it's good for gut health, but I've never had it.
Tastes pretty good.
Are you sure it has no sugar in it?
Yeah, it's got sugar in it.
Okay.
Only 9 grams though.
Oops.
I've been sipping on this
if that
for
works
like
for
2
you,
days.
then that's okay. I mean,
Right.
Huh?
If that works for you, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
cutting out my dairy tomorrow anyway, so.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you can then.
So that's his question. Let's see here. Michael Johnson. My wife and I started keto Feb of 2020, quickly moved to almost carnivore. My wife won't give up her dark chocolate, and we both love coffee. But we've lost over 200 pounds between us and feel so good. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Yay. Yeah, we need the soundboard.
I know. I want to pick it up today.
This is coffee. I drink coffee.
And I say drink your coffee and give that woman her dark chocolate. I mean,
you guys are doing great.
You guys lost 200 pounds.
Yeah,
I mean, you
got to do what works for you.
Yeah, I was going to back that up. Just whatever works for you. If you feel like cutting it out later, try it. Play around with it, but do what works.
There you go. All right. So here's something, and maybe Nicole can help us. Here, you read this one because I don't understand one thing here.
He's joking. It's a joke. How do I
okay.
get lots of subscribers like Kip? I get a 25th anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh tin. When I get 5,000 from Sophie, I want it now. So Jonathan's almost to 5K. His goal is to get to 5K
Nice.
by the end of this month. So yeah, he's just he's just poking fun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everyone go subscribe to his channel.
Yeah.
He's the fastest growing composition consultant. If I said that wrong, Jonathan, correct me in the comments and I will fix that. So, yeah, this is a good time to bring up a challenge, actually.
No, please don't. It's
But
getting a
just so you
little
know-
crazy. It's getting a little crazy. It's fine.
You don't want me to bring it up?
Listen, y'all need to put an end to this
I
challenge.
know, that's what I'm saying. It's getting a bit too serious. I'm not
No Pop-Tart.
I'm not taking it as seriously
Oh.
as this apparently was attended, but yeah. So Jonathan was just poking a little fun here.
Oh, okay. No challenges. No
Thank you.
challenges.
We all have to support each other.
That's what I'm
and be
saying.
a big
It was
carnivore
race.
It was a
family.
race.
Yeah,
But the race is over.
that's fine.
But I was really willing to eat brain on a live stream, so
Yeah.
I will have to do
Actually-
the
actually,
to that, Nicole.
Carrie at Homestead House said I would want you to do that anyways. He said he would watch it if I like fried brain on a live stream.
Yuck.
All right. Okay, so there was another comment here.
There's after you find the one that you're digging
Okay,
up.
let's see. I want to show this. My highest was 326 and had surgery in 2001, lost and gained, but at 217 5 days ago started keto. Oh, okay, great. Did Heaven's Choir answer add more to that?
I don't think so. I'm scrolling back up. I don't think so. I didn't see it if they did. Oh wait. So they did. They said had surgery, lost 244, kept it off for 7 years, then regained 100, and I want to do carnivore. So that's at 2:42 Central Standard Time.
Okay, let me find that. But we gotta look at this comment. It's pretty funny.
Get your shit together. I'm telling you, man. She's fired as host. Wah wah.
Because I have like 20 live streams scheduled.
Nicole.
Yeah.
She's about as bad as I was when I was interviewing you.
Oh yeah.
I was so harebrained that
she
day.
keeps forgetting Kim, poor Kim over here.
And I love Kim.
And then Sean over here keeps getting off stream because apparently everything's offending him today.
You know what?
And we want Kip back.
I know.
Oh, here's Kip. I did have a blast in the chat though. There you go.
Oh, Sean, what the hell, man?
Kip,
wait, what happened? What happened?
Sean turned his camera off.
Oh, okay. Composition consultant who knows way more about bodies and how in science and all that cool stuff than I do, but he's here for information, not for entertainment.
Sorry, Jonathan. We'll get our shit together. Sorry, we're just taking the lead of our host.
Yeah,
Jonathan, listen, you can never come to me for purely information.
Hey, yesterday's stream was informative with a bit of fecal transplants.
Yeah. Gotta throw that in.
Yeah.
I missed that. Okay, so here we go. Here's the comments. There we go.
It was one before that, but this one works too.
Okay. Kim.
Okay, so she lost 244, regained 100. I'm assuming she hasn't started the carnivore diet
so
yet?
this person said
okay. That's what I'm gonna take it as. If
I have the question. It said she lost, this person was at 340 something pounds, lost 100, got to 244 in 7 years, and then regained. She was at 340 something, now is at 244 and wants to start carnivore.
Okay.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, that's what it was.
Yeah. I mean, I think a proper human diet is for anyone, even someone with a surgically altered stomach. So I say go for it. You'll do great. I'm sure it'll be wonderful for you. You may have to eat smaller portions throughout the day rather than doing the OMAD, 2MAD, trying to do all that stuff. But I think it would be great for you, and it won't expand your stomach and make it feel all bloated like eating the veg and rice and all that stuff will.
Mm-hmm. Great. Sean, do you have anything you would like to
Not
say?
really.
Okay. Nicole?
Not really.
I think Kim gave a great answer. That is a great
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, covered it all. One of my relatives had gastric bypass, and yeah, they have to eat, I think he's at 6-7 small meals a day. So you have to take it in small meals
wow.
because your stomach is half the size. Yeah. So, but yeah, kind of like what Kim already said, when you're eating a lot of plant foods, fiber foods, it's a false sense of fullness. It's literally just filling up your belly, just taking up space in your stomach. And that's where the bloat comes in. So the fact that you're going to be eating more meat and less of those foods, it won't be as hard on your stomach as carbs and fiber and all that stuff is. So you might actually have an easier time eating those things. What I would recommend though is you do have to do it in smaller portions because your stomach is half its size. You can't eat as much in one sitting. So I would start with 1 palm size of meat. It's about 4 ounces if you're just using the palm of your hand. And just use that as a guide and kind of go from there. 4 ounces. If 1 palm size is too much, then just do half a palm. And just kind of use your hand as a guide when you're coming to portions of meat. So you kind of get an eyeball on what that looks like to what your stomach can handle. So that's what I would recommend.
Nice. That's an awesome answer. Also, I would have no idea about this. I would have no idea. I asked about doing liposuction. I think it was in January 1st. I asked my husband's cousin who works for a plastic surgeon, and she said I would have to get like a bariatric surgery first because I was too fat. So first, either get bariatric surgery or lose 30 pounds before I could get liposuction. So I'm like, if I can lose 30 pounds by myself, I'm not going to get liposuction. I can do the rest.
Yeah.
So I'm glad about that. Here is Fr. Humphrey. Question: did you answer this one from Kate? Oh, thank you for showing this question to us. New to carnivore lifestyle, I noticed many add lots of salt to meats. Why is that? Also, are electrolyte packets necessary for this diet? What do you say, Kim?
Okay, so whenever you stop eating all of the carbohydrates, your body is going to just dump water because you need more water to process the carbs. And Nicole can go into the whole biochemistry of it. I think like what is processed from like one, like when you process fat, is water. I think water is a product of that in the reaction too. But anyway, we're not going to go into biochemistry. I'm going to simply say that your system is going to need a lot more salt than you're used to doing, and initially anyway. And then you can kind of just adjust it as you go. When people first start keto, I like to tell them you're going to get you're going to need to get electrolytes in probably twice a day to keep from getting the keto flu. That is totally 100% avoidable. But yeah, that's pretty much why.
Right.
So, and yeah, I add lots of, I just salt to taste. And to me, that's lots because that's what tastes right to me. If it tastes too salty, your body doesn't need as much salt. Your body has a perfect way of telling you how much salt that you need by the taste.
Yeah, exactly. Because when I oversalt, it tastes bad. You can't eat. When you undersalt, it tastes bad. So there you go. Sean, you have anything you'd like to add to this?
Yeah, I use the element pack foods with 2 drops of Lugol iodine. That's about it. Salt your food. Excuse me. Primal Mike asked, do you guys salt the meat before cooking or salt a little during to taste during digestion? It moved away. Yeah. I pre-salt and then add more salt after cooking.
Same.
Yeah. So the only thing I'll add is, if you're transitioning to similar to what Kim was saying, and then I'll touch on the meat and water thing, but similar to what Kim was saying, yeah, when you're switching from a high carb to a low carb, it doesn't matter what version you're doing, keto, ketovore, carnivore, lion, whatever, it all functions the same. So the keto flu is for the most part a symptom of electrolyte dumping. So kind of in line with what Kim was saying, you are losing a lot of fluid at first. You're excreting a lot of water, but with that, you're also losing sodium largely with that. So in the beginning, it's always recommended that you do supplement with electrolytes and sodium. So yeah, I also use Element. But when it comes to water and digestion, it does require more water to digest. Your body does require more water to digest proteins and fats. So it is recommended that you increase your water intake when you are eating a lower carb diet, because carbs are obviously carbohydrates, so it does provide a lot of water. So that's why a lot of times at first when you lose weight, it's mostly in the form of water, because that's what you're losing, because you're not eating all those carbs. So that's likely what's happening. I don't necessarily think that you have to supplement with electrolytes. Over time, your body will find its homeostasis and its balance and regulate its balance, but it has to find its new balance first with any new diet. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. I do salt to taste, but I don't salt all the time. And I feel fine. And I don't drink electrolytes hardly at all. I don't drink Element at all. Every once in a while, if it's hot and I'm outside, I'll drink electrolytes, but on my day-to-day, it's not a normal part of my diet. I'll just salt my food to taste every once in a while. But other than that, your body will find its new balance and electrolyte balance and be able to self-regulate its needs based off of your new lifestyle and your new diet. Alia.
Let's see here. I add lots of salt because I like salt. I don't do. This morning I had some potassium. I was feeling a little headachy, and so I took some potassium. And but I don't have Elements. I don't have easy access to Element or Keto Chow or these things, so I don't specifically take any like brand that's easily found in the U.S. And I just take it when I feel like it. Like if I have a headache, or if my legs are cramping, you need more salt or potassium or maybe some magnesium. But at the beginning, it's good to take. I think at the beginning, that's smart while you're transitioning over, to make it easy as possible while you're also like withdrawing from carbohydrates. So guys, we've been at this for an hour and a half. That's crazy. It goes by so fast.
Wow. That is crazy.
I think there might be a few more questions, and then I don't want to keep everyone here all afternoon, because I'm sure we could just keep talking all day.
Yeah.
We could talk all day.
We should do a 10-hour live stream.
Yeah, sure. We will.
Aaliyah's not running that one.
Yeah, nobody's gonna get anything. Nobody's gonna get to answer a question. Nobody's gonna get an answer. Oh, I found one. Here we go.
I was about to bring that up.
Yeah. I saw your comment in the private chat. Okay, Carolyn Hobbs, question. I am in remission from cancer T-cell lymphoma. I was eating plant-based diet before I was diagnosed. My sister told me I should eat keto and stay off sugar. Doctor says sugar doesn't matter. Okay, Kim, what do you got to say about this? That makes me very angry. Wow.
I'm afraid to say anything right now.
Oh, can you not say anything? Can you not?
No, I'm just that pisses me off so
that makes me
terribly
very angry.
bad.
That makes me very angry.
It's just ignorance, really. I tell you what, go on YouTube or Google and Google sugar and cancer. And there are several doctors. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. I loved them. I've watched them for hours on end. But they're from Ivy League universities, like very reputable doctors. Okay. And they will tell you exactly why you need to stay off of sugar when you have cancer.
Mm-hmm.
If put it this way, I'm not giving anyone medical advice, but if it were me and I had cancer today, I would not eat another drop of sugar in anything for as long as I lived, probably, because I know that would make a difference. Now, it's not going to necessarily cure your cancer, but it's going to keep it from getting worse.
Mhm.
And there have been cases where it has where the cancer has improved. But I'm not saying, forego any treatment or anything like that. I'm just saying definitely you don't need to be eating sugar.
Right.
I'll
Yeah.
go.
Okay, Nicole.
I'll go. so I was getting very heated too because again, nothing anyone says on this stream is medical advice or
Right.
going against your doctor or any of that. This is just offering an alternate opinion so you can do your own research.
Right.
So I just want to make that caveat because this is getting into medical stuff. But
Mhm.
on my channel, I just did a reaction to this very thing with a doctor who is, I believe, an oncologist, and she's also a breast cancer survivor. And she was talking about how the keto diet is bad and you should follow a plant-based diet. So exactly what this person was recommended. The problem with that is there's similar to what Kim says, if you just Google sugar and cancer, one of the first things that will pop up is this article or study that was done in a lab where they took actual cancer cells, put it under a microscope, injected it with glucose, and watched the cells multiply and grow. It feeds cells, all cells, including cancer, but all cells feed on glucose. All cells, to include cancer, feed on glucose, which is sugar. So the the keto diet will only help it not multiply and can even like Kim said, help matters
Mhm.
nutritionally. When it comes to treatment, if you actually think about what you're doing to your body, it's like chemical warfare to your body. You're going to war with your body. You're injecting your body with radiation and chemotherapy.
Mhm.
Again, these treatments are great, but because they help. But if you actually think about what that is, these are things that they use in war and bombs and stuff like that. Like you're literally
Mhm.
going to war with your body. But yeah, this kind of advice really, really, really boils my blood because it's such blatantly bad advice. Because all anyone has to do is just Google sugar and cancer, and the
Mhm.
first things that will pop up is cancer feeds your cells, including cancer cells, and sugar will cause cancer cells to grow and multiply. So that's my soapbox. It's just as soon as I saw that, I just got really annoyed.
Thank you.
Sorry.
John, do you want to say anything?
Well, y'all know that this is very personal
Mhm.
subject for me because I lost my mom to cancer. I just wanted to bring up Carolyn's comment for the professionals in the room. So.
Oh, okay. I understand. Here's what I'm going to say. Fuck that doctor. Go get a new one. He has no idea what he's talking about. Literally, sugar is the fucking worst. Not a single human being on planet Earth needs to have any gram of sugar in their body ever. We don't need any sugar. Zero. Our body makes sugar. So in the position that you're in, I'm so sorry. And I'm rooting for you all the way that you make it through this successfully. But you need to get a new doctor. Sorry.
And also, I want to add something.
Sure.
So, along with when you stop sugar, like Nicole said, that kind of stops I don't want to say it stops it from proliferating or growing, but it will definitely slow it down tremendously. And at that point, your body stands a better chance. Your body has its own way of fighting this stuff. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I had to go do something real quick.
It's okay.
Your body has its own way of fighting this stuff. It's not perfect, okay, and we've damaged it through just living, basically. And but you want to give your body the best chance that it can possibly have. You want to do anything to help it. Just kind of facilitate that healing environment and that good healthy environment in your body. So that's all.
All right. Thank you. All right. I want to pull this up from Cindy. It says, my gastric bypass in 2007 was in 2007. The pouch does expand over time. I get a minimum of 100 grams of protein in 2 meals daily. So I think that's an additional
Good.
answer to the
Yeah.
other question. All right, here's Mike's question. Do you guys salt the meat before cooking? Or salt a little to taste during digestion? I usually salt the steaks before dry brining for 24 hours and they end up salty. Just wondering how you add salt. Kim.
I usually salt as I'm cooking. I've heard a reason, it was like a good reason that people don't do that. And it's not coming to mind right now. If anybody knows of that, let me know. But there are some people who have this school of thought that you shouldn't salt it while you're cooking it. Like I said, I can't remember exactly what the rationale was, but it works great for me. I do it. So, and then if I need some more, I put some more on. I just do to taste.
I say salt whenever you want to salt, before, during, after.
Yeah, I mean, there was like a specific reason, like it was like a, maybe some kind of chemistry reason,
I don't know. I have nothing to add.
It meant nothing to me. What'd you say?
I have nothing to add. Salt when you want.
Salt. There's my husband. Dougie's World is my husband.
Thanks, Dougie's World.
He's my tech support.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I was like, who?
My husband's my tech support also. The carnivore trucker. Do you have anything to say about this?
I already answered Mike's
question. He did. You're fired.
Nicole answered? You answered also.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to like make sure I don't miss any questions. So I'm kind of like listening and like, here we go. Bob's Pistols and Pay Dirt. Question. 67-year-old male on carnivore 2.5 months, hit a plateau in weight loss. Suggestions. Kim.
Okay. This going first stuff is really a lot of pressure on me. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm kidding.
She was
I'm
missing
good.
you.
I'm fine. Okay. So on carnivore for 2.5 months, hit a plateau in weight loss. So same, but I'm like 3 months in. I think some of it's just body recomposition. You may be gaining some muscle, you may be holding on to some water, you may have lost a lot of water at first and gotten a little too much in that direction and then kind of had to reach a equilibrium state. That's all I can say to that, really. I would just keep at it. Maybe even find a coach. I think coaches are very beneficial.
Okay, so we have a few more questions, but we're almost hitting 2 hours here.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go soon because I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
I'm doing an 8-hour marathon, so you guys just check out whenever.
Yeah.
Sean, what do you got to say about this?
Just keep at it. Maybe cut out dairy if you're eating dairy.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see.
That's it, Sean.
Yeah, that's it. We're fast answers here. Answers.
Yeah. So it depends on where you started. It depends on how much weight you have to lose, and where you started. But if you hit a plateau and you've already lost weight in 2.5 months, your metabolism does adjust, and you'll have to adjust your intake again. The heavier you are, the easier it is for you to drop weight. That's just the way it is. But the more weight you drop, it gets harder because your metabolism starts to adjust. So the easiest thing, without even looking at your diet or whatever, you can just go to my YouTube channel, and my contact info's all listed on my website and my channel. You can hit me up. But not knowing what you're eating or where you are or what you're doing, the easiest answer would be lower your portions. Like Sean said, if you're eating dairy, maybe cut your dairy. Not out completely, but maybe cut it in half. But yeah, adjust your portions to kind of get you back to losing weight again. But it depends on where you're started, how much weight you have to lose, and what exactly it is you're eating. But this is natural because your metabolism is adjusting and shifting as you adjust and shift.
And
what she said.
Yeah, what she said. I would also say, like, have you taken your measurements? Are your measurements changing? Are your clothes fitting better? Like, maybe you're putting on muscle. I'm just throwing other options out there of what might be happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Let's see. Or are you taking fake sweeteners? That could stop your weight loss. There's different things that could be happening. Here we go. Oh, would you
I
want
have to say something about a prior comment when everybody's done.
Oh, we're all done.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm scrolling back through the comments, and Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto.
That's Sana.
Sana,
okay. So she has hit the nail on the head. This is what it was. I remember it. It triggered a memory. She said she just doesn't salt eggs until they're plated because they become rubbery while cooking. That's what it was. It was just eggs. So we're good.
Oh, I don't
okay.
salt my
Salt
eggs
your
at
meat all you
all.
want.
Do you guys salt your eggs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I don't salt my eggs. No.
I salt everything.
Yeah, but I eat egg yolks, like cooked,
I do
like
too.
runny egg yolks, and they're just so delicious with salt.
I can't do the runny egg yolk. I can't do the runny yolks. They upset my stomach.
I don't want no sloppy, slimy eggs.
I don't eat the whites. I don't eat the whites.
They upset my stomach.
Look, every human being seems different, right? We're all different little snowflakes.
Yeah.
I'm not a snowflake.
Oh, a different definition of a snowflake. Tom McDonald, shut up.
I'm just thinking Donald Trump calling everyone a snowflake. I'm like, I'm not a snowflake.
Oh no! Do you know the rapper on YouTube, Tom McDonald?
No.
Go search him. He has a rap song called Snowflakes.
Okay.
So I thought of that. No, I was trying to be all cute. We're all
I don't.
Okay. Michael Johnson, question: has anyone else tried the cottage cheese ice cream? We had heavy cream and use allulose. I can't read. Thanks, sweet. Doesn't throw us off, and it's a nice treat for the kids. Great stuff. I haven't tried it.
No.
Nope.
I make ice cream with heavy whipping cream and brown butter.
Oh, nice.
That sounds nice.
Good.
So someone, Old Gaming 55, said he's here for help. I just noticed it on my phone. And then he says, 11 days on carnivore, I'm very sick. So what do you say? I'm going to first, who wants to take this? The nurse or the nutritionist?
Well, I totally missed that question. What happened?
Oh, okay. It basically someone started carnivore 11 days ago, Old Gaming 55, and they're very sick.
Define very sick.
Yeah, please define very sick, and then we will help you. We will answer that question because that could go various ways. That answer could go various ways depending on what's happening. Okay, let's see. I like this. Hi guys, it's my first live with you all and just found out family is coming over in a few minutes. I already hit the like. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, adorable.
Thank you.
We love that. I'm just going through.
Oh, old man gaming. Nausea, no appetite. Apparently he has a video about it.
Oh, okay. Who would like to answer that first?
Fatigue.
Oh, keto flu? You said he just switched like 11 days ago? Is he
11 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, those are symptoms, electrolytes, and and transition slowly.
Water.
So transition slowly too. Like, I mean, I know you're 11 days in, but that's usually what happens to prevent the huge dump and all that stuff, all those adverse symptoms that this person is experiencing is because you transition too fast and your body goes in shock. And that's essentially what happens because you're shifting from being a sugar burner to a fat burner, and you can't do that overnight. So you should transition slowly, gradually decrease your carbs, not go from eating 250 or 300 grams of carbs a day and then going to zero. That's really going to shock your system, and that's where those symptoms are coming into play. So I know you're 11 days in, and it's probably too late from that. But yeah, I would add in electrolytes and just wait it out at this point. It shouldn't last too much longer. If it lasts like a few weeks, I would definitely go to your doctor and see what's up. But yeah, those are symptoms of the keto flu, of transitioning to a low carb diet because you transitioned too fast and you lost all your electrolytes. So try supplementing.
He says he's doing electrolytes and lots of water while I'm in shock.
He's what?
He said he's doing electrolytes and lots of water already. So
I think just stick with it. It'll blow over. Oh, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Sometimes when I would feel nauseated at the beginning, I think it's because this is what I think. Maybe you're eating more fat than your body's used to. And if I felt nauseated, I was taking hydrochloric acid supplement. I don't have a specific brand or anything that I'm promoting. Just find one. And that's going to help because I think we've ruined our stomach acid by eating shit for so long in the standard American diet. Like it's brought it down. So now we're eating our proper food. And that helped me transition a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, if you're having trouble with that, try not drinking 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after eating. So let your stomach juices get a chance to build up and get used to that.
Yeah.
I'm bad about that.
Yeah.
Oh, me too. Me too. Look, I'm just drinking. I'm drinking all day long.
Yeah.
Yep.
How about you, Kim? Kim, my dear.
Well, I mean, I don't really have anything to add, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Electrolytes, what I was saying before, electrolytes and water. And I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's just a rough transition, you know. You're going from not good food to eating what you're supposed to eat, and some people's bodies protest a little more than others.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, you know, if you need to take it slower, definitely do that. Where's the question? Because I feel like it had details in it that
It was several comments. It's several comments. I just realized.
He
It
just
was
put
it was
that,
just like a statement. It was like a statement. It's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah.
he just
Yeah,
said
that's-
that he went hardcore, 0 carbs.
That's
So,
yeah.
That's
I
why.
think the hardcore part is
Mhm.
it. Maybe
That
add,
is
you know,
why.
some veg in until you feel like you've you know reached a comfort level with that, with just the meat and veg, and then get rid of the veg.
Yeah, for anyone looking to transition or know anyone to transition, you should really spend, depending on, most Americans are at 250 or more carbs a day.
600, Nicole.
Yeah.
That's what I heard
gosh.
recently.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
wow.
lot. It's a lot. So you can't go from that to 0 because
Right.
your body really is going to go into shock. And that's what the keto flu is, because you need
Right.
to give your body time to adjust from one energy source to the next. You can't go from 0 to 100. It just doesn't work that way. So I took 45 to 60 days to gradually decrease my carbs, and I was nowhere near 300 or 400 grams of carbs a day.
Mhm.
And I took that long. You should go decreasing your carbs 50 to 100 a week until you get to whatever set point you want, whether it's 0, 50, 30, 20, whatever your end goal is. You should really take your time. You should not go to 0 to 100, because that's where all these symptoms and adverse effects, it's your body like going like, what the hell are you doing to me? Like, and spazzing out, essentially.
Yeah.
So yeah, I always recommend transitioning slowly. Never go from one extreme to the next, from one day to the next. It won't end well.
Yeah.
And I had done keto for off and on for years. I mean, really, I think that was great practice for me, you know, at learning how to control myself around food.
Yeah.
And then I went carnivore.
Nice. I
Hey,
want to.
Ollie,
Yeah.
we're about to hit 200 or 2 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say, I have to get up soon because I'm starting to get hungry.
Yeah. Okay, guys, we will answer
I
your
need a ribeye.
questions again. Listen. Me, Nicole, and Cameron tomorrow night with Kate from Carnivore.
Oh, yeah,
Purple,
yeah,
and we will answer all of your female questions that you're not asking here. We'll talk about hormones, the menstrual cycle, all that stuff that boys don't want to hear about. But you can still watch the live stream if you want. Someone proposed to me in the chat, so that's really funny.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm happily married. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You have a super chat too. I think two.
I think I can't get it. There's no way. I think it's Kip. There's no way I have it. It must be on Kip's channel. Look, my brother from another mother, Russ, homesick Buckeye. I prefer the taste of whatever beef is on sale. Nice.
That's me too.
Because we're still streaming to Kip's channel.
Good for
Oh,
Kip.
okay.
He's
Good
getting
for
the
Kip.
watch hours.
He's getting
Well,
the watch hours.
yay! At least he got to
Wait,
participate in that
How
way.
how am I assault and battery in the chats? What I do?
Talking too much shit in the
So,
chat.
Oh, I think Michelle said she wants to marry Alia because Alia said fuck. And I said, hey, Michelle, you can't divorce me. And she's like, I'll take you both. And I said, I'm a one-woman woman. I don't
Hey,
know if
I
that's
say the F word too. Okay.
yeah, but not on this stream. Not on this stream.
and I rarely, I
Yeah.
try not to, but that really pissed me off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it
Homesick
really
white guy.
does.
What'd I say, man? Call me
Um,
out.
So, since we're almost gone, subscribe to the Carnivore Trucker. It's there's many Carnivore Truckers.
The.
Subscribe to the Carnivore Trucker, the one and only. Kimberly Lane, Nicole, former fat girl, and yours truly, especially everybody that's on Kip's channel. Come on over and subscribe to our channels.
Yeah.
Are you putting the links in?
Oh yeah.
I think if I just click on the
Or
screen.
everybody put their own links in, maybe?
Well, if she takes a comment away, all of our channels should
Yeah,
be on
I'm
her.
working on that right now.
Oh,
Hi guys.
hi. Alia's fired. She's fired.
Hi, current comment. There we go. Look,
She's
Alia
fired.
Wells, Nicole at former fat girl, Kimberly Lane, and the Carnivore Trucker professional driver. Did you add that to your title?
Yeah. It's everybody else.
Professional.
I love it.
Next, I've got like 20 live streams I'm hosting before I can be fired.
That's funny, Sean, because I call my stepdad's a truck driver, and I always tell my mom she freaks out while he's driving the car, and I'll say, Mom, just chill out. He's a professional, okay? And so he loves it when I call him a professional driver.
That's funny.
I say that to whoever freaks out over my driving too. I'm like, I'm a professional driver.
Just sit back, okay? Just sit back and look cute.
Aw.
I'm a professional.
I will answer one last question from Jonathan.
Okay.
He's very curious. How quickly should I transition to carnivore?
I answered
Right
that already.
now. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Right now, today. 100 to 0.
Oh, he went on a sugar and honey. He went on the Paul Saladino diet.
I'm so
Ew.
sorry.
He
I saw the
did that
video.
experiment.
I saw his video.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Y'all go subscribe to the composition consultant
Yeah.
also. Por favor. All right. Well, I
And
love you all. Oh, so 8 o'clock Eastern or 8 o'clock
9
Central?
p.m. Eastern Standard
9 p.m.
Time. I
9
might
p.m.
hang out for an hour, and that's getting close to bedtime.
Yeah, me too. It's close to bedtime.
Yeah, I have to work Tuesday morning, so I have to be up at 5:30. So
All
it's
right.
gonna be like really.
I have to be early too. I
lot.
have a 9 a.m. meeting in a different county.
Maybe we
next
could
day.
do
Oh,
like
wow.
a 1 hour tomorrow.
We'll do
I-
1 hour. We'll
yeah.
do like rapid answers. We're not gonna have all these
Yeah.
men talking forever.
Well, him and I can always hop off when I want, and you and Caitlin can stay on because you both are Central time, right?
Yeah, we're central. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
I'm fine
All
with just hopping off whenever.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we can do that.
And then on Wednesday, hold on.
Thank
no,
you,
no.
Sana.
Thank you.
My other Jersey girl.
Nighty night.
Night, Ron.
Night, Ron.
See you, Ron.
I need to say Tuesday night we are doing the keto cookout with
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I
Becca,
wasn't
Humphrey Farm.
invited, so
You'll be on the next one. We got Nicole, we got JT from the Poco family Moonshine, the Poco Moonshine family. We got Adam from the Carnivore. So the keto cookout started from the Homesick Buckeye, and somehow he invited me. I'm apparently the Robin of Howard Stern on the keto cookout. If anybody knows who that is, I'm Robin. But that's very funny. Anyways, show up 8 p.m. Central on Tuesday for that. And then Kim will be there next time. And then Sean will be there when he
next
can
time.
if we do it next time. But it's usually on Tuesday. Okay. What do we say? Yes, thank you. We love you all, and thanks so much for sticking with us. True. We love you all. All right.
Thank
wait,
you,
Sean
guys.
wants to say
Did you
something.
have something to say?
Yeah, he's trying to. He's trying.
Just real quick before we go, if I could get my laptop to work, I'll be streaming a video game, hopefully maybe tonight on
Nice.
on Kick.
Oh, cool.
It's basically Twitch but better. My username there is Meaty Trucker. So
Meaty
hopefully if I,
Trucker.
if I can figure it out, I'll be streaming tonight. If not,
What game?
probably Grand Theft Auto.
Okay, I love
Oh, I
that.
love Grand Theft
I
Auto.
laugh through that entire game. Like I just laugh watching people play it. It's so
I've never
funny.
played it.
It's fun. It's fun.
You feel
But
like
Wait,
It is
people.
hilarious.
Is it going to be a mukbang? Are you going to be eating a piece of meat while you stream the game?
no.
No. Okay.
That's very funny.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
All right, bye. But I'm gonna say this guy. It's okay if you eat some blueberries. Eat some blueberries, and then we gotta
We
go.
give you the blueberry pass.
You got the
I
blueberry
eat
pass.
I eat blueberries. I had some yesterday.
There you go. All right. See y'all later.
Bye guys. We love you.
Bye, guys. Thank you.